everybody. I hope that everyone is doing well. Thanks for stopping by. I am, of course, in my car on my way back home, dropping my son off to basketball camp. So, anyways, I figure I would go ahead and record. I've got a little bit of time, and I'm just going to try and keep my eyes on the road because people be driving like fools, and of course, I am hands-free. But, I was just thinking about how a lot of people, even people that have really decent incomes, are dealing with financial issues. And, I'm not going to go down that whole spiel about how terrible the economy is and all of that, because it is what it is. And the thing is, you have to, in my opinion, adapt and overcome. Okay? You have to adapt and overcome, and not let yourself really sit into that feeling of despair or that state of despair, that woe is me. There are a lot of different things that can be done, and I do understand that everyone doesn't have the resources to do some of the things that come to mind that can generate income for them. But I mean, something as simple as housekeeping. You can sit there and say nobody's paying for housekeeping, but I promise you, I'm in the Atlanta metro area, and I know people who are working right now as on the side, cleaning people's houses, offering laundry services separate from housekeeping, okay? And one girl, she does the laundry where she picks up the laundry, She was taking it to her house, but I think she's taking it to a laundromat now. And she washes, dries, folds the laundry up, and brings it back to the people. And I don't know exactly how much she's charging now, but when she first was talking about it, she was charging like $25 or $28 per bag to go and wash, dry, and fold up these people's laundry. And then housekeeping, I don't know how everyone's setting their rates, but I've seen where some people are charging like $50 per hour, and then there are some people that charge per room. But anyways, those are just some ideas that don't take a whole lot of tools to actually get started. Because with the housekeeping thing, if you're in a home or an apartment, you most likely have cleaning supplies, right? And yeah. You don't want to go taking the stuff that you're cleaning your house to somebody else's house and then come back to your house cleaning. I get that, because that's my thought. But if you have to do it once or twice and then get enough money to buy yourself replacements and keep the old stuff for when you're going out cleaning other people's houses, or just use their cleaning supplies for their house, right? Okay, so that's not my lane, but it is an idea because I do know people who do it. Oh, excuse me. Goodness gracious. At least it wasn't 8 times, because usually I sneeze like a whole chain, one after the other. But anyways, the allergies are terrible right now. The cleaning part truly is not my lane. I am an RN. I do private duty nursing, home care. That is more my lane for real. And anyways, other areas that do generate money for me outside of nursing is my embroidery business. With Southern Audacity, I do create patches, and I'm thinking about some other options that I can offer. But besides the patches, my other YouTube channel is monetized, which, to be honest with you, it's only usually a little over $100 a month. So that's my fault for the most part, because I have not really been active on that channel. One thing about YouTube, you get, and really it's with any business, you get what you put into it. If you're not putting your full effort, or a good effort anyways, into any type of business, you're not going to get anything out of it worth talking about. And so I know that, I don't complain about not really being able to pay bills with my YouTube channel, my other YouTube channel, because I know I have gone 6 months, almost a year between videos, and I'm just always surprised that I get an AdSense check. Like, what in the world? And so I am going to be trying to be more, what is the word that I'm looking for? I am going to try to actually do it. I can't think of the word that I wanted to use, but anyways, it'll come to me tomorrow, and then I'll be like, oh, remember that word I wanted to use? Anyways, I am going to try to be more focused and more purposeful in the things that I'm doing, because at the end of the day, who doesn't need or want extra money? You know, life is not all about the money, but we live in a capitalistic society, and at the end of the day, it does come down to the dollar. So a little extra never hurts anybody. Anyways, start your YouTube channel. You're not going to make money automatically when you first get started. Like this channel here, Might Be Coffee, it might pick up traction and get monetized. It might not, you know. I think right now I have 5 subscribers. 1 is my son, 1 is my husband. Okay. So I know that it's going to take a while for it to pick up, because it took a little while for my other channel to pick up. Well, actually, my other channel, I was monetized in about 6 months, but then I stopped putting in the effort that I was putting in to begin with. Just life. But do that. Another way that you can profit off of your YouTube channel outside of AdSense is by having a website or a shop, even an Etsy. If you have a shop or a website set up where you're selling physical or digital products, you can link that to, or put it in the descriptions with the links in your YouTube videos. I look in the links all the time, especially if I see something in the video that I'm trying to figure out, okay, where did they get that from? And so put it in the links, put it in the description, your links. That's one way you could profit off of your YouTube channel without actually being monetized for AdSense. I don't even know what it takes now to get monetized on a YouTube channel, because I know when I did it, you had to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within a 365-day period. So I'm not sure what the rules are now. I see videos that pop up talking about new YouTube rules, and I'm not worried about all that. If I get monetized on this channel, wonderful. If I don't, that's okay. But that's something you can do. Now, there are other websites and social media platforms that people use to get monetized on, to make a little extra money. What is it called? TikTok. I don't know how TikTok works. I do have TikTok pages or channels or whatever, but TikTok is something that it's a bit too moving for me. I like long form videos, and I'm not going to sit there and watch TikToks. I don't watch YouTube shorts like that. I will watch them occasionally, but to watch them to the point where, oh, I want to do something, no ma'am, no sir. That's just it moves too much for me. I like to be able to sit and concentrate and listen to a video or watch a video. Now, you could try that. I don't know how the monetization works. You could try Instagram, Facebook. Those channels or platforms monetize people. And then you've got like your Patreon, if you've got something that you want to start memberships with, or Fourth Wall as well. You could do your website, print on demand, all that stuff. But anyways, there are different ways for you to make money, but you've got to put effort into it regardless of what it is. So what are you going to be doing today to make you some extra money? I am honestly thinking about starting a snail mail club. This is something that I wanted to do years ago. where I just write letters write letters and put little cutesy things in it, and have a subscription to where every month I'm sending out letters. And I probably should not be speaking this into the universe right now, but what's for me is for me, right? And so I think I may try that. I don't know. I'll think about it. If I do it, you'll see a video about it and it'll get going. But or a patch of the month club, since I do primarily patches with my embroidery work. Maybe I could try a patch of the month club, or a monthly patch club, whatever I want to call it. I don't know what I would call it, but that's a thought as well. Just something that would be a subscription that's reoccurring, that someone would find value in. We get so many things that are just emails and, scan the QR code for this information. The mailbox, I check our mailbox once a week, because if there's anything in it, it's just a bill. Nobody writes to anybody anymore. I don't even need the mailbox for deliveries, because Amazon brings it to the front door. Heck, I've had them sit inside the garage when the garage door was open. I don't know if they were supposed to do that or not, but I appreciated it. But there are just some different ideas that come to mind. But I do think that I will start working on a snail mail club to see how that works. That's going to take a whole lot of marketing, and it's not something that I would expect to take off overnight, just like I don't expect this YouTube channel to take off overnight. But it's low investment from my point of view. It just takes time and energy, but energy is valuable. So anyways, I'm going to stop with the rambling on this channel. I really just wanted to, on this video, I really just wanted to talk a little bit, because I know a lot of people are trying to figure out where their next dollar is going to come from. I know I keep seeing billboards about plasma centers. I have nothing against plasma donations. I don't know what they do with your plasma, but if it comes down to it and you are healthy enough to do that, that's an option for you if you need some money real fast. I don't know how much money they actually pay for it, or how those things work. But you could do that. Like my son cuts grass. That's something that adults do. People have full-on lawn care services. A lot of people look at cutting other people's grass as something that kids do. And yeah, kids do it, but it's a business model as well. Landscaping is a whole business model. And it's not something that you should be ashamed of. Any honest dollar is worth doing. Honest, morally right. Because there are some things I just couldn't do. Excuse me. But anyways, I'm almost home. Got a little ways, but the allergies are kicking in, and I'm going to sign off. Y'all take care.